And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful duets.
Good morning! How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I am having a great day so far.
Todd is asking how long we've been doing this.
Since January.
Like the 25th, wasn't it?
Janvier. Yeah, January. The end of it. But yes. Good morning, Todd, and hello, Dom.
Dom.
Dom, our downright lovable brother. Morning. So, hey, we just got through with a 3-day weekend. Lots of traffic here. My goodness.
Oh, I bet.
Because we were right in the middle, right? So we're right by the canyon, by the big mountains, by the freaking highway that goes through there. And so much traffic and so many exceptionally odd people. And I have to tell you, when I see somebody, like, I look exceptionally odd to some people. So when I see somebody else that's odd like me, I'm like, I know, I totally get it. Like, right here.
Struggle's real, me.
It's been wonderful. Hi, Tanika.
Hello, pretty girls. Almost done with my dragon drawing. Can't wait to let y'all see my drawing. She has let me see a sneak peek of some of it, and it is super cool.
Oh, wow.
So we've had like 4 entries, I think, so far.
Yeah, we've had some really good ones. So far, everybody's in the running. Everybody's going to get some swag.
Going to get something.
It's going to be pretty amazing.
Remember, Greg, wherever you are, whenever you come on here, so you see this part, we're still looking for your stick figure dragon.
Oh, yeah, we are. What? Draw it on a napkin, take a picture, put it in a PDF, send it over, sign it, date it.
Yep, and Dom, your wife, bud.
Yeah.
Is she still gonna draw it? Are you gonna get her to draw it?
Got to get everybody in here. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited about it.
I was looking at some swaggy stuff yesterday and a little bit this morning.
Yes.
They look so cool.
It's exciting. We hope you guys all had a fantastic Memorial weekend and took some time. Good morning, pretties.
Morning.
Morning, Jacqueline.
Morning, our beautiful auntie.
Yeah. We hope you guys all had the opportunity to take some time and reflect on our country. And there he is.
He is right there. They're waiting for your stick figure drawing there, dude.
And Christy's got some too. Got some dragons to send our way. All the color.
Yep, all the colors.
Yep.
I just hope you wanted a lot of color. That's the only clue I give you.
Awesome. I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is very, very cool. So yesterday we hope you guys got a chance to take a moment and reflect on the ones who have given their life for our country, the ones who have given us the freedom we have. That's the importance of Memorial Day. Of course, we love, the loved ones that we have had that have passed on. And so we all remember in our own way, and I hope that you got the opportunity to do that.
Yes.
Today, we are going to be talking about emotional baggage.
Yes.
See, look. It's so catchy. Everybody's got to do it. And you are downright lovable, Dom. So we are very happy that you are here. And we will see you tomorrow. Yes? Dom?
Right, Dom?
You want to be here tomorrow?
Want to be on our show?
Alrighty, so today, emotional baggage. Everybody has some emotional baggage, and by that I mean you have emotions that are hard to deal with.
Yes, he says.
Very good, Dom. I'm so happy. It's important for us to recognize the emotions that affect our thinking. because a lot of times we stop thinking when emotions are super high. In fact, I would say most of the time. Emotions have this weird ability to come in and sneak catch you, like they just boom, and then all of a sudden your mind is like, "Whoa, run away!" And it confuses me when it happens, when I am just all emotional. And so, I thought we would talk about the emotional chains that we all carry. When I think of emotional chains, I think of Bob Marley from A Christmas Carol, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know how he comes in with the chains that he is. Oh, somebody said trouble, trouble, trouble. That's her mom face. Oh no, oh, I see it. We all see it. I'm not looking. Nobody saw it. So anyway, this is whoa. Someone's really in trouble. Look at her go. You're not supposed to be quiet. We're live. My goodness. Trouble, trouble, trouble. That's a lot of quiet. Oh man. That's her serious mom face.
And we're back. Hello.
All better?
Hopefully.
Love you, kidlings. Anyway, so Bob Marley.
Yes.
He comes in to Scrooge, and he's going to talk about. So he's going to talk about the chains that he has forged through his life, right, by mistreating mankind.
Right.
And a lot of times, I think we have memories that are really hard that get stuck, and they become a chain that we carry. So let's talk about the emotional chains, okay?
Okay.
When something really sad happens to you as a child, the sadness carries a weight.
Right.
Even though we may get past it or be able to function, doesn't mean it's gone.
Right.
And the next time we are sad, it's as if this feeling from before compounds the current sadness.
Right.
And we can trace it back to a time we felt sad when we feel the emotion.
The connection from it.
The same thing is true with positive emotions. So when you're really happy, it also connects and is compounded by our past happiness.
Right.
And the most important thing, I think, for us to talk about is how to deal with emotions that are from the past that we feel now, but they're compounded because of our past emotions. Does this make sense to you? Are you following me so far?
I think so. Yeah.
Is everybody with me here? Are we all together? Just need one yes or no. Just one. Just one.
Here's one response.
Oh, wait. That was all over the place. All right, so nobody understands. We're all just sitting here. Come on.
Maybe the chat is having issues and everybody all at once just dislocated. There they are. Right there with you, girl. Yes.
All right,
yes
all
no.
right, cool.
Yes or no? Todd gave us both. Yes or no?
What the?
Yep, I'm listening. I'm playing Call of Duty. Get off that video game, son.
Hey, but he's listening, so that's all right. Listening's good. Call of Duty, hey, that's a dude thing. I know, my Chris does it too. Sorry about that noise. Okay, so what do we do? Because a lot of times the emotional ones tend to be more difficult to deal with. Not always, mind you. I did ask for a yes or no, so very good. He gave me both. Good listening. Good listening.
Toddford.
Toddford. That's yours now, Toddford. All right. So when we have these really heavy, deep emotions, what do we do? What do you do? That's a good question.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Okay, so say, gosh, this thing, it's all lopsided now. It's better. Sorry. I just pushed it away.
See.
say you're depressed. Say you have a big, heavy, like, feeling of depression. You don't want to get out of bed. You just want to lay in bed all day. And it's hard to even move. The depression is so thick. Because you've had depression before, it's compounded by the depression now.
She was asking me a question about your dragon eye.
I don't. You just draw it. However, then it's your idea with what I gave you. I mean, zone out in my own world. So a lot of people will play video games. I get that, or just kind of daydream in a way. I get that.
See, well, like when I'm really pissed off, I don't zone out. I have to talk it through. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to talk it through. Otherwise, I just keep stewing. Like, there's no brushing under the rug. There's nothing. And usually I come to you about it.
It's true.
And you are with me, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. And agreeing is our thing.
And that's cool, Tanika. You draw your emotions. That's awesome.
That is beautiful, and these are the things that I'm asking for.
The outlets.
Yes, because deep inside each of us, like I've said 100,000 times, and not on here because I haven't said it that much on here, but like I have just always been saying, and I think you guys will agree with me. The talents that you have inside you are the gift out of the negative emotions. It's an inspiration, invitation to create. Right? We all can relate with things that are heartbreaking. Sexy 80s hair. They're at 70s. Excellent. And we all can relate to things that are super joyful, that brings tears to our happy tears, right? Tears to our eyes. Right. And I think that when we are able to put that emotion into action, in productive action, that is the way out of the negative stuff. The more often we are able to get ourselves out, the less that the emotional chains will be able to drag us down. That doesn't mean it's always going to be 100% effective straight away, right now. But it does mean that it will be 100% effective eventually.
Right.
So what is it that we need to do to get out of a funk?
Here, when he gets in a deep emotional thought, he just zones out and he looks into it.
See, and that is, I think, like what you do. You have to talk it out, and he zones into it. That's what I got out of that. He has to kind of feel through it, and a lot of people do. And I sing it, right? I get in there and I just sing, freaking till my throat hurts sometimes.
Yeah, you tried to get me to do that. I can't get into it.
She kind of mocks me a little bit about it, but that's okay.
I mock you.
Hey, we're sisters. You know you mock me sometimes. I mock you sometimes. It's what we do. But it's all in love mostly, right?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, because it just depends on each situation. Because for me, a lot of times, each situation is totally different.
They are, but it's the emotional connections that we share. It's a pattern we all have. We all have an emotional pattern.
Right.
And
mine's been changing though too.
Good.
The more I've been more in tune and stuff, I've been doing a lot more of the breathing, taking back a second, and just kind of looking at the moment.
How amazing is that?
Pretty amazing.
Just the breathing makes you want to yawn.
Oh. Yeah, he's like, oh.
True.
Todd says he showers, takes a walk, tries to change up life a little bit.
Exactly. Action is the thing, right? We have to get ourselves out of the being in it forever. Now, everything, there is a
purpose,
close season, and a time for every
purpose under heaven.
Under heaven, very good. So there's a time to be sad. There's a time to be mournful, but it shouldn't last for years. And if it does, this is when it's time to take action in some way. Okay, go ahead with Tanika's. Did I freeze or did you? Hello. Where'd you go? Hey. Hey. What's happening? Na, 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 na. Where'd you go? She froze. Okay. Well. Janika said, I hope she comes back. We all need to find our inner gift, like some type of hobby, since dance, or sing, dance, draw, run, jog. Well, just anything that brings the best out of you. And I agree with that. We all have the inner desire to create or to be productive. And so that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Dom says, patience and face the feeling, the situation, whatever it is. In due time, you learn, but you must face it. And I would agree with that. When we hide and run from our problems, that's when things get bigger. And make sure Jamie's okay. Jamelia. There she is. Okay. Very good. What happened?
I don't know.
All right, then.
Just everything is like shut off, and I'm just like, and you're frozen.
Yeah, it was you, though. That was hilarious. I love it. Good thing you're beautiful. You can just freeze it any way you want. You're just gorgeous. All right. Dom says, face it. Tanika says, be creative in all the different ways that we can be. And you're next. Go for it.
And he's been listening to the high frequency music of 432
Is that helping you? If it does, I think that's amazing.
I've been listening to that stuff too. I put it on at night before I go to bed.
Very cool.
Because they have them on YouTube, but then I sometimes get paranoid that they're putting like subliminal messages in the music.
I think everybody has those.
Because I don't know who's doing it. I just like find whatever's on there.
Right, you're just going with what it says on the title.
Yeah.
I understand that.
What did my face look like when I froze?
You're just very beautiful. Just very beautiful. All right.
The Abide app and YouTube channel is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Movement, get energy flowing, walk my dog, do yoga.
Absolutely.
He's laughing his ass off.
Hey, laughter always,
Yep.
always will help with the hard mood. She froze. Okay, I was hoping it wasn't me.
Yes.
And thank you very much.
Better during the day.
I
thought it was you, and then like everything shut down. I'm like, well, that's just rude. So I tried to go on my phone to get on there to tell you because I was trying to message on there, like technical difficulties or something, and it wouldn't even let me do that. So I was like, well, fine.
Well, here you are, and we're all glad you're back. Okay, so Jacqueline says,
yes, she says she loves sunshine so much. Exercise helps her. She plays the organ and the piano, gardening, grandkids, so many things. Service helps her.
Absolutely.
Listen to your music. To our music or to your music?
I think ours.
Well, that's awesome either way.
Yeah, I think music has a very effective way to produce emotions in us. Mm-hmm. So, like when I need a really good cry, see, Greg does that while he's sleeping. Excellent. When I need a really good cry, right, and I don't have time for a girl movie, you know what I'm talking about, ladies. Mm-hmm. So when I don't have time for like Steel Magnolias, I turn on. Oh, don't you love that show?
Yeah, it was confusing a little bit, but I knew what was going on because I've seen it before.
Oh man,
Marissa's like, this is so confusing.
No, is it? You have to
I think
focus.
it's because like the time, how they like skip ahead a lot really fast. Mm-hmm. And like Chad would fall asleep a little bit, and then he'd wake up, and it was like 2 years later or something on the show, and he's like, "What did I miss?" I'm like,
it's all good. It's all good.
Sorry.
What I'm saying is that music has a way too, right? Just like somebody who's involved in drawing or some kind of art creation, it gets your mind focused outward to get it out. And so I'll turn on a really sad song that makes me just bawl, like Butterfly Kisses. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Butterfly. That is freaking hardest song to sing because I just cry. And the sunshine, like Jacqueline said, the sun has this wonderful amazingness to it that just seeps in, right? And just light you up.
Yeah, we did sun gazing this morning.
Who loves sun gazing? I missed it. I slept in a little bit.
I did like 3 days in a row this last few days.
So what was the difference when you got out in the sun this morning? First thing.
The difference from the last few days? I think I was kind of ornery the last few days.
Oh.
And then
you got your dose of sun?
Yeah, it just like brightens your spirit.
I think so.
More?
I think so, for sure.
He's like Chandler. He has a hard time crying. He wish he could. Have you watched Old Yeller?
Do you take pictures like him too?
Do you take pictures?
Just teasing you, dude. That's a Chandler thing, not you.
If you know the show, seems
there are
having a problem with nation. Yeah. Apparently, Kevin's crew is having the song was having a ton of issues this morning.
Yeah, that was interesting. I have to tell you, when I get to see everybody's faces, because here, we get to know you on a different level, right? Like what you write in, and then we get to kind of know your personality. But seeing your face, I get giddy, in case you didn't notice. That was on one of you. I got to see like a Sprinkle, right? Tammy Sprinkle's face, and Dom's, and then Rita's face, and I was so excited. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I can't contain it, you guys. I just get so excited. But yeah, so what makes you happy, right? So if you're in the dumps and you're trying to get out of it, you have to do the opposite emotion, right? To bring you out of it. Go ahead and read those. Those are awesome.
So Christmas movies make him cry. Make him a daggone baby.
Hey, that's okay. Sometimes we need to get a good cry out of you.
My daughter's over here saying, "Oh, I love Christmas movies."
See? Her cute giggle. I love it. I chilled this morning with my feet in the grass.
Watching Reiki in the sun.
That's like the dream for all the mornings.
Awesome.
Oh, man.
I started watching it this morning, but then I didn't. Like, I started watching it while we were outside. And then I wasn't able to do the sun gazing and watch it at the same time. So I turned it off, and then I came back inside and watched it.
I think it's cool to have that moment of just you and the sun.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
I want to be able to hear the music again. That was so cool.
Oh, you will. You will. That music of the spheres thing, right? Mm-hmm. What you were talking about. So there's a theory, and it's a theory because, scientists don't know how to prove it. But if you go outside, you get yourself in the sun, especially early morning, right? When it's coming up over the mountains or horizon, if you don't have mountains. So sorry if you don't. So when it's just right when it's peaking, right? It's just coming out. There's something about having your feet bare feet in the grass, in the dirt, and seeing that sun come up, and it's a moment. It just seems like you're at one with everything, and in that moment, all of the planets. Okay, this is taking you out of that for just a second. All the planets seem to have a certain note that they send off, musical note, okay, that they vibrate on. And this is called the music of the spheres. All of the different planets are vibrating. And when you are able to be in the sunlight, feet in the earth, in the grass, bare feet, right? And having that moment with just you and the sun saying hello to the day. Right. Something about just all of that puts you right in the middle of the orchestra. You actually hear it and you begin to feel it. It's as if you are part of this grand symphony. And it's my favorite. Like, I know I say laughing's my favorite, but man, that is way above laughter. That is.
It's amazeballs.
It just is so cool.
She's got to go back to work. Yucky. She'll definitely watch the replay after work. Love you all. Have a blessed rest of your day. You too, Tanika.
We love you. We're so glad you listened. Have a good day with your work.
Be watching your emails for my dragon drawing, because I plan to finish up on details after I get home from work.
Oh, so looking forward to it. So, Devin, hugs to you.
His feet are in the bare grass right now. Feels so good.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so no.
Mine are on the carpet.
Yeah, I'm on my bed. But I love that. I love that.
Hello.
Very, very grounding.
Hello, Celeste.
Hi, Celeste. We love you.
Lady.
Oh, that's her. See, lady. We love you so much.
Yes, we do. Grounding.
It is very grounding. It's something about bringing you back to amazingness. Lights you up on the inside. So with all of this stuff, we're going to take a moment and talk about, it's a little cheeky and I apologize, and I also don't, the receipt that we all have for our emotional baggage. By their fruits ye shall know them.
Yep.
Anybody heard that before? Where did you hear that?
I'm pretty sure it's in the scriptures. So.
It is. Yeah, so by your fruits you shall know them. The fruits of our actions, the things that we're able to accomplish, the person you are right now, all of these things, this is the receipt for your accomplishments, for the life you've lived. And if you don't fit into a certain box that people want you in, that's their issue, not yours. We have no reason, any of us, to prove our worth to the world.
Right.
We are here to love and to be reflections of the Creator.
Right.
This is why creating gets us out of disharmony and puts us back in alignment with harmony.
Right.
Does that make sense? Yeah, that's the...
I made that this morning.
She did so good. So read all of those things, will ya?
Eternal Airlines, baggage receipt, life experience, spiritual awakening, truth seeking, physical abuse repair and overcome, ailment recovery. Recovery?
Recover me! Yes, so this is exactly right. So who you are is the summation of everything that's happened in your past so far, however far back that goes. But I wonder, because we've talked about this in our past broadcast. Thank you, Big J. That that's good. That's an adjustment to say that broadcast. You are welcome. Sorry, I know it is cheeky. I'm sorry. But it's important for us to know that we can borrow hope from the future. And I say that because anytime we have prepared for something, right? So, like, say a person gets pregnant, a woman, obviously. Say a woman gets pregnant, not a person. I'm not doing that. When a woman gets pregnant, she finds out she's going to have a baby. In her mind, the hope that she has is from the future. I mean, along the process of the pregnancy, as the belly grows, you start feeling the kicking inside. You're building hope for the future. Right? You're already at, her wedding. You're already at, I'm a grandma. You can go as far into the future as you can into the past. And this is why the emotional baggage we carry, it is important for us to be able to figure out how to get out of the hard things, the things that take us out of harmony, right? With ourselves, with God. Because we're not only doing it for now, we're doing it for the future. Eternity goes as far one way as it does the other way. Eternity is forever. So when we have the ability to have awareness surrounding our situations, we also have ability to borrow hope from the future to help fix our past and our present. Does that make sense? Okay, so how do we do it?
Just like we do, and you were talking about like how the pregnant woman, gets excited for what's to come. You can find the same excitement that you had from your past and bring it to now. Because when we talk about how Papa would tell the stories, we're remembering how we felt in that moment, and we're bringing it to now.
Right. That's exactly right. It is, in a way. And in this way, when we've borrowed our hope and excitement from the past and brought it here. So, yes. I know. Julia, you and I, man, we are on.
She just scanned all of her receipts on.
Excellent.
Good.
Good job.
Exactly
Good
what I
things to
teach
do.
others to do, Brie. Woot! We always seem to see the same things.
It's interesting when we can see things like other people can. This helps us to feel like we're onto something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the power of the truth. Kathy, we'll talk about that. Can you put the whatever it is that people could scan in for you for the kids convoy, the information, and then we'll talk about that.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. But okay.
She's getting, but I know. We'll do that. I just want to finish this thought, okay? Not yet.
Okay.
We're gonna finish this
Sorry,
thought.
I don't know.
It's all good. It's all good. So, in borrowing hope from the past, we can borrow hope from the future as well. The same is true when we have built up hope for something and the dream has to shift into something else. So this same person, the same mom to be, she has all these dreams, all these hope for this baby, and she has a miscarriage. Yeah. Something goes wrong, and now this dream has to die. It is important for us to be able to give ourselves the time to let it go. Mm-hmm. When this heavy type stuff happens, the dream that you had for the future is going to change everything. And it's time to let it go. And that is really hard. Mm-hmm. In those moments, I want you to think to yourself how much God loves you, how much He is crying with you. When we can picture that we are not alone in a situation, that there are other people who understand, who have gone through it, but also that God is with you and He also understands. The Creator, however you want to phrase it in this moment, to be able to cry as much as you can to get it out, to go and find a punching bag and just give it hell, to throw all your dishes at a cement wall, not at people, and, break them all and then clean it up and throw it away. Whatever it is that you have to do to be able to work through that, it's important that we do. Here's why. The the emotional chains, right? They carry the weight of things that we haven't allowed ourselves to feel, that we haven't forgiven ourselves for if we feel we need to. Mm-hmm. And to be able to let that go is a godly ability. To hold on to it and to put it in our hearts and seal it up.
Fester.
That is part of that Python thing we were talking about yesterday. Mm-hmm. It stops our breathing. It keeps us disconnected. And we all have this because I think it's a very human thing to do. I also think that it's not just freeing, but it's
relieving.
Divine. Because instead of covering up, right, and holding it as shame, no matter what it is, somebody hurt you, you hurt somebody else. These are things that we will clasp up and put away instead of holding it and looking at it. If we hold it and look at it with all the love that we possibly can, it's going to go away. Right. You are being created by the Creator. All of these emotions that we have, that we carry, need to be loved. Love will get rid of them, the hard ones. We won't forget the memories, but we will not have to carry the burden of it. Other people are going to say stuff about you, but really it's about them. Mm-hmm. Right? And if I tell you I love you so much, I love me so much too.
Kind of like if you do it unto the least of these, my brethren, you do it unto me.
Yeah. And this is why the emotional chains that we carry don't have to be burdens. But I understand that a lot of times, we get caught by them. I do. I get caught by them a lot. This is how I learn. And gentleness with ourselves and others and love is just so important. And I think when we step out into the sun and feel it that way, feet in the sand, like Greg said,
Feet in the grass.
It brings us to this amazing place where, to me, I just light up and I want to go hug everybody. You're loved and you're loved and you're loved. But basically, you feel loved. And that's the important thing, right? You're heard, you're seen, and you're loved. Yeah. Okay, go through the comments because I have been talking a lot and fast.
This is really good. Exactly what I need to process this morning. You're on fire.
Woo woo! I'm really glad.
Fetch is an app strictly for receipts.
Okay, so she has the Fetch app, and she's running receipts to help with. Hold on, stop for a second. To help with the kids convoy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Miss Kathy with the K. I love her. And so when you scan the receipts, do you have a special code or anything that people need to have to help out with that, Kathy? Let us know. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Mother of Messages.
Hey, Moosey Poo.
No.
Yes.
It's Moose Baby.
No, Moosey Poo.
Hi, Moose.
Moosey Poo.
Oh, man. She's okay. Are you over the moon now, Moose Baby? I love it. I love it.
And
love
it smells like chocolate.
Ugh.
You have to.
You smelled his butt. That was
exceptional. Because it doesn't smell the other places.
That's the Moosey Poo. Its butt smells like chocolate.
Smells like chocolate. It's like the conversation that you guys were having last night.
Yes. Everything in its time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're talking about with the emotional baggage. Can you have emotional baggage that is very high vibration? That's right, Todd. That's right.
Sweet, smell, eat. What?
I know. I'm with you, Greg. See? I'm glad.
Chocolate.
Nah.
Indigo. Good morning, Singing Mama, NTB, and all in the chat. Much love and brightest blessings to you all always.
To you as well.
Yes,
we love Indigo.
You.
She's a sweetie.
Heading to Elk Mountain to meditate. I'll be listening to you the whole way since it takes me 40 minutes to get there.
Fantastic, Julia. I want to talk to you later. So if you get a chance, shoot me a text. We'll talk, okay? Alrighty. So, can you have emotional baggage that is excessively high vibration?
Yeah.
Explain.
Like when you're really happy about something? Is that what you mean?
Really happy? Because they're
the positive ones, right?
They are.
Okay. So like when your child's born, or when you get married, or when you have awesome ice cream when you're a kid.
All right.
Like the story, like I was telling you, what Dad would tell us out of his magic book.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. And no, it's not a closet. It's a cupboard.
Magic cupboard.
Huh? Sorry, I couldn't mute in time.
It's all good. We need you breathing.
Breathing is essential.
It's true.
I think those kind of things are high vibrations that if you remember them and you can still experience them like we were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and you bring it to now. Is that what you mean?
I do. A lot of times there have been, I'm going to say every time, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, but I'm not. Do you understand? People have been called like bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the depths and you also feel the peaks emotionally. I think a lot of times, though, it's a taught or a learned response and like you're watching others and you follow it instead of being taught to enjoy your moments, to meditate, to breathe. And these are all huge things that you're getting distracted by.
Sorry, they're being very quiet for some reason.
You wanted them to be quiet.
I know, but it's only the little two downstairs, and so it's making me a little nervous.
You have a big one right there. Right, exactly. Good things. All right. So go ahead and read the two right there.
You mean a good memory you can borrow from?
Yes and no.
Like when there's a lot of kids around, but you're so excited that you have an anxiety attack at the same time of being excited.
That is what I'm talking about. It's when it goes to, it feels like a level beyond your control. So you're so excited. Like, this is me, you guys. I will get so excited I'll pass out. Or I'll be startled so bad I'll pass out. Like, I have serious issues. So
like, it's awesome. She's like one of those fainting goats.
That's really a great example. Terrible and beautiful. Breathing is essential, yes. And it was 11:11 here. Very nice. Very nice. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, whenever we're out of the harmony, okay, which is probably the excess of anything, the moderation thing is really important here. So, how do we help ourselves to stay in a moderate place? It's fun, you guys, to get excited and do really exciting things. It's not fun to pass out because you're so excited. It's not fun to have a panic attack because you're so excited. Right? Right. So do you think, and I'm putting this out there, do you think that the same things that keep us within a harmonious range, emotionally, vibrationally, with God, are the same things that work whether we have excessive vibration or too low of a vibration? Do you think it's the same stuff that works to help us keep in harmony?
I don't know.
Did that make sense, Todd Lee?
Todd has a question. That's Todd Ford.
Adavan? I know it's Todd Ford for you. No, I'm trying to think of a way we can do this with ourselves, right? Where we don't have to go to pharmaceuticals. They're helpful until we figure it out, right? But if you didn't have them, what would you do? So what's the question?
I've sort of gotten to this place where I don't get really low or really high. So
okay. Sometimes that can be a place after big emotion, right? You have to kind of numb for a while.
I've been there too. So I get that. Like recently even. Where I was just like, I didn't feel like I was getting the excitement I should about things. And so I don't know exactly what that was, but
do you think that we have a sensationalistic addiction?
What do you mean?
I mean that things that are sensationalized, like in this past year, just this past year, right? The lovely, I'm trying to use fun words and I ain't got none right now. So like the big stuff, every big story that's come out, right? So, the election for one thing, or the illness that is, and the Jabberwocky that's supposed to fix it, which it won't. All these sensationalized stories that have very dividing, domineering, and imposing inflections upon us. Does that have an effect on you?
As far as like making you get excited or not excited?
Read that.
Being in a balanced energetic place is called 0 point. You get there by acknowledging the negative, say thank you to it, then do or watch something that makes you happy.
So this is the balancing we're talking about. I agree with that. You do the opposite to emotion. So if I'm feeling really sad, I'm going to try and do something that makes me happy before and try to swap it out. But I think what he's right. But I think what Greg is saying and what a lot of people are feeling is this lull, right? And
kinda
so
like calm before the storm.
True.
Yeah.
But are we addicted to sensationalism?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Would we be fine without it?
Yeah, we'd be fine without it, but I think we'd have to find a new sense, a new
way to be.
Yeah, a whole new way to be, because we're
Mhm.
so used to like watching our favorite show every week or whatever, and then
True.
when they get canceled or when they give their last season, you're just like, now what am I gonna do?
True. And a lot of us began really paying attention to politics and the news, right? And then people became aware of thank you issues, right? With the posts and all of that. And we got really involved, and you get heated debates and discussions, and oh my gosh, this is true and that's not true, and oh my goodness. So we got involved in a lot of that, and that really kicked up our addiction.
Yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh, this was on the news. I'm looking for this sign and that sign, and this guy said this, and this date came and went. What do I do?
Right.
Will you read Moose's?
Yeah, I used to do bad insert trigger stuff to try and to level out, but now it's like I contact my friends or meditate and breathe or shower or sleep.
That's amazing, by the way.
Yeah, that's really good. Peace is one of the highest on Hawkins' scale, not the one you would think.
I agree. I believe that one, is that the psychology one, the triangle?
Greg?
No, that's the M one, huh? Tell me which one that is. Is that the triangle? Is that the pyramid?
He says on the Hawkins scale. I don't know. You can look it up. So it sort of seems like life is a storm, but there are 3 phases to that storm that we flow in and out of before, in, and after.
Okay. I can agree with you on that.
The problem is watching and listening or reading the news. Even TV programs have subliminal messages in them to make people negative.
I agree with that.
That's true. Some people are addicted to drama. We can choose to let it hurt us or help us, or not let it.
I think that is the same exact thing. Yes. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, the hierarchy of self. Hold on, Greg, I'm going to get to that. I want to comment on Jacqueline's. She says some people are addicted to drama. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. And I think that's what Todd Ford was trying to say. He was talking about the, kind of not feeling the extremes anymore. Sometimes that's a good place, right? That's a place where we can see a lot of our growth and a lot of places we'd like to see ourselves going.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, recognizing those phases seem helpful, and not focusing too much on the events, but knowing that the destination is his will.
Right. This is where the Bruce Lee thing comes in, right? Like,
be like water.
Be like water. Let it come and let it go. Enjoy what is there when it's there. And read that. That's good.
Okay. Love is the highest on the energy scale. It's love that brings peace, harmony, and unity.
Exactly. No matter what the emotion is, if we always hold on to that love, even when you're angry, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if anybody else has this experience, but I'm pretty sure that all the women do. I could be wrong. I have a special place for the dirty clothes. Right there. It's a basket. It's open. It's handy. Right by. It goes on you. See? But somehow, they always end up on the floor. Why? How? How is this a thing? It's right there. Just dirty. Ta-da. Just doesn't happen. And there's a lot of things that I could say. There's a lot of things that I have tried. The thing is, he takes them off wherever he is and puts on clean clothes. That's how he's always done it. Mm-hmm. So I put the basket right by where he does that, hoping, but no, they didn't change him, because it's not my job to change him. My job is to love him. And I do love him. And I love him more than those dirty clothes on the floor. So yes, I love him. Yes, it makes me a little upset and frustrated. And some days I'm like, what the heck? Come on. But I always remember that I love him more than the clothes. Right?
The clothes gremlins.
But my love is stronger for him than it is for clothes on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Right? These are petty little things. Sometimes I have to remind myself that. But it doesn't mean I don't love him. And everything has to be that way. Nothing is more important than the person you love. No thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So even though stuff isn't always fair or how you think it should be or how I think it should be, because I think a lot of stuff that isn't, but should be. I'm just like you guys. But the love of the person, them, their safety is more important. And as long as we hold on to that love, the other stuff really tends to fall away. And that's always going to be true no matter who you are loving.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Love brings out the best in us.
True. Tom says, I'm really happy for 2020 besides the extra stuff. The world slowed and eyes were truly open. People had a chance to find themselves and see those around them for what they are.
I agree. I agree with that for sure. I love 2020 for the reason that we were able to kind of take a step back, like Dom said, and we would not have been able to meet all of you had we not taken the steps to put this together, and we wouldn't have time to do that in 2020 not happened. So there's a lot of really good things. Ooh, that's good too.
Differences should be embraced, not judged.
Oh my goodness. I put like a little basket on the floor, right by where he did. You know, I tell you, I tried the things. And the thing is he likes to take his clothes off and leave them there because at work he is constantly building and cleaning. When he gets home, I didn't realize this, but it makes him feel like he's being a bit pampered when he can leave his clothes on the floor. When I realized that, I gotta tell you, I was like, oh, put them all over the room. I'll put them in the garden. Like, I'll put them over there. Do what you want. Like, it became my greatest love to let him do that and take care of him in a way that he's not taken care of at work. Do you know how cool that was? That changed my entire perspective of his slobness, because I was like, oh, that's really cool. I love that. He felt pampered by it. A little rebellious at the same time. Everybody needs to feel a little rebellious. And so it changed my perspective from him actually being able to say it out loud, which is rare. So it was really cool. Love does that. Love brings us a space to be able to see somebody in a different light. Computer croaked out. What?
His computer croaked out.
Well, stop croaking out your computer. That's better than cracked out, I guess.
So Macy Poo says, I don't know. If James doesn't take the garbage out next week, I may completely disown him. Just saying.
That's what JS is. That's awesome. Hey,
yes, that's what it is.
And every situation is different, and we'll love you no matter what.
You can't be angry too long when you hold love.
True.
It's true.
True.
I wish all women felt that way. Yeah, I can't say the same about that.
Each situation is different, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're all different people. We are all created by the same creator. However, our differences are vast and variegated. So because of that, we have a different approach to life. Jami has a different approach than I do.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't make hers wrong or mine wrong. It just means it's different. Right? We come together in love and know that we can poke fun at each other in love.
Yes.
Because just because she's paying attention to everything around her doesn't mean she's not paying attention to us.
I was turning my head so I didn't sniff in the microphone.
I'm just saying it's true. And we appreciate that as well.
I could do it in the microphone.
I said we appreciate that as well. Freak it. There's a thing that happens when anger rules. Right? What happens when anger is law? And by law, I mean we run our life that way. What happens?
Stress, anxiety, ulcers, dying, lots of things.
Lots of things. What is anger? What type of emotion is anger?
Very bad one.
It's a secondary emotion.
What does that mean?
Okay, so when somebody's angry, There's a reason they're angry.
Right.
It's not an initial emotion. It's because something happened. There's an emotion it's covering up. So it's a secondary emotion.
So it's not like they're hiding something, or not hiding something, but holding something inside.
It's a defensive mechanism too, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody's betrayed you, it hurts. There's betrayal. There's ow.
Yeah.
So defenses come up. Some people turn the anger inside, which would be depression, sadness, suicide stuff. Some people turn the defense mechanism or the anger outside, and that can be from yelling at people or just skulking around. Or it can also be homicidal and, stuff. So it's important for us to keep ourselves in check constantly, but not in a way that's angry. Oh, there I go. Well, I totally did that. I got to bring out the love again. Jami has been, I keep in Jami for some reason, and in my head it's Jamelia, but it's coming out Jami. I'm not sure why that's happening. Anyway.
I do.
Read that, and then I'll tell you what I was going to say.
Totally agree, Bree. My hubby and I are in our 33rd year together, and our love just keeps on growing. It's beautiful. Well, that's awesome.
That's amazing to me. Oh, my goodness, because I think now, back to how much I loved him, right, when we got together, and now it's so...
You love her husband? That's so awesome.
Mine. Thanks, my guy. I love your husband too, apparently, but mine. I just think of how much I love him now, and not 33 years, but at year 33 for us, I think I would be drowning in the love. It just sounds amazing. Totally want to do that.
Ignorance makes him angry, and he's still trying to get over that.
Okay, but why? Why does ignorance make you angry? What about it brings out anger for you?
Yeah, choosing your battles is huge.
Choose
my battles.
It's important, right? It's important to choose your battles. If everything is a battle, then everything inside you is battling.
Yep. Everything starts going wrong because of the negative. That's true.
Right? Fear. So, okay, so what's the opposite of fear?
Strength. Courage.
Also starts with an F.
Fortitude. Frankfurt. I don't know. Fascination.
Or faith.
Fun. Oh, faith. That was an F word too. Yes.
See, lots of F words. You did very good. All the F words. The opposite of fear is faith, right? This is why when we pray, we do our best to pray above the fear.
Right.
Because that's where faith is, right? And so that is the opposite. And it's really hard to do, for sure. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't make it impossible. It's something we just keep aspiring. We keep our intentions, right? We're doing our best. Go ahead.
So when someone gets angered, it's normally something within themselves that they have not dealt with that causes the anger reaction. I totally agree.
Yes. Chastity, hello. Hello. Faith.
Yes,
yep.
Indigo. Faith. Tragic event happened. Yeah, for them to be having the anger.
Right. But like I'm saying, it's a reaction, but it's a secondary. What is behind it? Okay. Freaking. That is an F word too. Very good. One of our favorites. So if I have a constant anger reaction to everything, there's something really big inside that I haven't been able to deal with. Right. So if we all know somebody who is just constantly angry. Very good. Fun. Yes, very good. So if we have somebody we know that is just constantly angry, right? You don't even see the incident of it. You just know it's 1 to 100 and just anger. Is it our job to fix it for them? No.
It's our job to help them through it. I think.
I'm glad you're fearless. That's a good thing to do.
That's a good F word too.
Fear or fearless. Look at that. That makes sense to me. Our job is just to love them, right? Stay on your side. Exactly. It's just to love. Okay? We don't have the ability to change people.
Right.
We don't change people. God changes people because God is love. So what changes people?
Can't fix it. They have to. Faith. Sorry, I was reading.
We don't. Yes,
God
love.
people.
Very good. We don't have the power to change people. God has power to change people because God is love.
God is love.
So therefore, love is what changes people.
You can't fix it. Can't. Damn phone.
Faith is good. Yes, faith. So if we're in a real, go ahead.
Who do we help someone? Who do we help someone work through? I think it's how. How do we help someone work through that and help them find what's angering them?
It's only our job to love. The thing is, love has this amazing permeating ability. It can go into everything, but it has to be constant. What are you laughing?
Jesus is the duct tape. Yeah, I'm responding to Duck Moose. Ew, if you can't fix it with duct tape, you gotta let Jesus do it.
I love that. We should have that as a bumper sticker, right? Man.
Jesus is our duct tape.
Right, love is the thing. Love will go in. So it's a staying constant, right? Staying constant with love. Who do you know in your life right now that you can trust? Think of that person in your life that you can trust right now. The one person that comes to mind to you, to everybody right now that you absolutely could go to with anything, right? And know that they love you. They may not always agree with you, but that's not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Love is constant, kind, patient, understanding. Hey, look at that. How sweet. And that is very true. I mean, we love you. We love you, Moose. All the time, love you. Do you see my blanket? This is from Moose. It's very, very soft and cuddly. It's a fuzzy one. Anyway.
The expression when I say Moosey Poo is hilarious.
No, don't like it. It's Moose baby. Because she's my Moose baby.
Yeah, she's Moosey Poo.
No. Anyway.
Moosey Poo is endearing.
No. Anyway.
I'm not actually talking about moose poop.
I don't know.
It's
you
Moosey
sniffed
Poo.
the moose's bum.
So. Because there's a thing in it.
Live.
Uh-huh. See? The thing in it.
I have no words except for what I've already said. So live. I stand by them. So anyway, yes. So love is what changes people. We don't change people. But being there constantly with love, right? Love is patient and kind.
Mm-hmm.
Love understands all things, hopes all things, endures all things.
Love heals.
Love hurts. Not that kind of love. That's not good. Sorry. Disregard that. Love is the thing. It's that people have called it agape love. To me, it's God love. Whatever it is that you are understanding the Creator's love to be, it's the love that means nothing matters.
Love without it.
Except that I accept you. I see the light inside of you. I was created by the same one that created you. Our values are higher than any material shit. Did you hear me?
Sorry, Aunt Jacqueline.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I apologize. Only a little. Because I meant it. It's more important than anything else. When you feel like somebody loves you, no matter what, there's an immediate connection that can never be broken. You all right over there?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. You did a little Humpty Dumptiness.
Oh, no, I just put my hand under my leg.
Oh, I get it. The arthritis soreness. Mm-hmm. You're almost 40. You're coming along.
I have 26 more days, all right?
Speaking of that, y'all, I need more people to email me because I need a little bit more help with the birthday we are planning for this one over here. I need your help immediately. So please email me so we can get some things going here.
Oh, pretty. You're one of the ones she could trust to go to.
Oh, very cool. And you know what? I love that, and I love that the same people said that I can go to you. I pick my friends very carefully, and I think we all do. The ones that we love, because you know right away who you can go to and have just a gab session. You know who you can go and talk to about only certain things, right? But you also know the ones that you can go right directly to, who will love you no matter what, and you can say whatever weird stuff comes out your face, and they're still going to be like, oh, I love you. That was weird.
It's true.
Birthday coming up.
Yes. It's difficult to find unconditional love in humans. People that have NDEs, God is complete unconditional love and no judgment. You are the one judging yourself.
That's right. We always are judging. I don't know what NDE is, but we are always we are the ones that damn ourselves, condemn ourselves. And if we're doing that, we're also doing that to other people.
Yep.
But love takes that away. There is a way out of it, and that is love. Not sex love. Like I said yesterday, this is the love that doesn't have anything to do with anything but love. My light recognizes your light.
What you just said.
Very good.
Whoops, wrong love.
Moose and I are on the same. All right, go get the kidlings.
Get your kidlers.
Love you, Toddford.
Brother.
The thing is, we're human, right? And there's, I would agree with that. It does something to you. It wakens you somehow, in a lot of ways. That doesn't mean it's impossible for us to have unconditional love, especially those who are tight with the Creator, tight with Jesus. Okay. There's a difference between near-death experience and strong abuse. The difference is one killed you, one didn't, or almost killed you. But the trauma is similar.
Yep.
Right? And everybody who has survived to this point, everybody that I see in the chat, everybody is around our age or older. So you have all survived miraculous things to get you to where you are now. Every one of us have.
Yep.
Because of that, we have a greater ability to forgive ourselves and then forgive other people with this love. We don't need to call everybody out on whatever shit needs to be known. You can see it, you can feel it, and you know. Okay, so Kathy says, just scan the receipt. I think I need a play-by-play on this one.
Yeah, because I don't know.
You got a minute? You want to jump on for a sec? We're going over time, but you can jump on, Kathy, and explain to people if you'd like. I mean, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because we'll totally send you a link and have you come on here and tell people about it if you'd like. Let us know. I just want you guys to know we both love you guys so much, and we pray for you every time we're on here. We pray for you guys, for your families, and this love, we're all working on it. Nobody here is perfect, and we know that. All we want is to show God's love and, just be loving with each other, show the truth, and the rest is up to you, right? So here's my cheekiness again. I would apologize, but I'm just not sorry. What is the emotional baggage receipt? What?
4, 2, 3.
Okay, so that looks like the code, right? The code you need on what's the name of the app?
That's a referral code.
Yeah, I'm looking for the name she gave us, the F one. Another F.
Fletch or Fetch? Fetch, probably.
I'm looking.
Love you too, Auntie.
Where is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Fetch.
Probably is Fetch. I just want to make sure. Or she could. Fetch. Fetch is an app strictly for receipts. You put in that code, scan your receipts, I guess, from wherever, And
goes to the kids convoy?
I believe so.
What goes to the kids convoy?
There's like a percentage of it that actually puts money into the kids convoy. I think it's like 2,000 points, and that's like $20 or something. So, and that will definitely help out with the kids convoy across America. Thank you so much, Kathy.
You just put receipts from whatever?
Yeah, I think so. And use that code 4WU3QH. I have to tell you, if I read that correctly, I am very proud of myself because my dyslexia has moments where that would be impossible.
FWU
4.
4.
Yeah, buddy.
You'll get 2,000 points, and so will I.
Sweet. So you'll both share the points. Hey, do that.
Cool.
That's for help with that. So, we're
3 gift cards. It says.
Yay! I don't know about it, but it's for the Gay Patriot Super Channel. Does that work in the UK, Miss Kathy? Is that like everybody can do it, or just here in the United States? Because that's amazing. Are you looking at it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know if it's international?
It says. It doesn't say. It just says. It got updated.
It's an app here. She said try it out. She doesn't know, but should be greatly appreciated to you if you give it a shot. That came out so wrong. Alrighty, so we want you guys to know we love you. If there's ever anything we can do, pray for you. If you need to get your emotions out, you can always email us at soulfulduets@gmx.com. If you'd like to be on our show, we would love to have you and have these types of discussions. We want to know who you are, what lights you up, what's your creative spark, the things you've learned in your life. This is why we're here, to spread the love, to let you know that God sees you, God hears you, and God loves you.
Amen.
And I think we should pray.
Okay.
We pray for everyone here, everyone on
the other side
of the screen, for your families, your loved ones, everyone on your heart right now. Mm-hmm. We definitely pray for your mom, Moose. And there's a bunch of extras. C's dad, Tristan for sure. Kevin has a list. God knows the list. So we're going to say Kevin's list. And everybody that is on all of your hearts right now and on ours. Okay?
Yep.
Here we go.
And hold on.
So close.
I had one more. I need to remember it. I can't remember. Someone I was talking to recently, but
God bless someone she was talking to recently. God knows who it is.
Yes, he does. Okay.
Love you too, Janice.
Is it Janice or is it Janice?
Could be Janice. I don't know. Wisnaki. I love Wisnaski.
Wisnaski.
That sounds like an amazing food.
Kind of like latkes.
We love you. All right, ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Here. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
For those of you who are afraid, in the name of Jesus Christ, I cast out that fear from you forever. It is gone. And you're blessed. Blessed, 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 blessed. You are loved.
You are loved.
You are loved.
You're loved.
Thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic day. And we will be back here tomorrow at 11:30 Mountain Standard Time. Don't forget who you are and that you're loved.
And love in return. See you guys.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own